Well, hi there. I didn't see you. I was too busy reading my book. Sorry if that was like super awful to watch. Um, yeah, today we're building in The Sims 4. It's a build I made of a library, hence the book. And there's also a cafe as small businesses set up with an apartment on top so your sims can live in them. And yeah, that's basically it. It's in the new world, North Haven, and in this more historic, I guess, neighborhood with the buildings with this architectural pieces on top that I don't know the name of. uh, the colors that they come with are so nice. I had a lot of fun. I wanted to do a bunch more builds using the swatches that came with this wallpaper that matches the thing. I just fell in love with it. It's just so nice. And for this build specifically, I went with a sunsetty kind of color scheme, and I loved it. I think it works, but you let me know if you like it. And yeah, I was playing around with the swatches of the new items that came with the new pack, and yeah, had a lot of fun. It was my first time, as I said, so I played around a lot with windows and doors, finding the right shades, because I thought the windows and the doors would have the same swatches as the wallpaper colors, like not wallpaper, but wall paint, I guess. But that wasn't the case. So I had to play around a bit, and now I'm doing the schematics. So I'm thinking about how the floor plan's gonna work. So as you can see, this part I'm working on right now with the stairs is the cafe space. Right behind it, as you can see with another set of stairs, is the entrance to the apartment, which is mostly on the third floor. And on the other parts, as you can see, they're empty right now. It's supposed to be the library part. So yeah, uh, those bricks, huh? They don't really match with the world. I haven't seen anywhere where the street is just those bricks, but I think it's a nice feature. And in my mind, this was like a historic building that eventually was converted to be a public space. Because even though it's technically a small business, the library, I didn't put the toad and maiden that you can set ticket prices or yeah, sorry, charge per hour. I didn't do any of that because I thought it's a library. I don't know how viable it is to keep this as a business that you play, but if you wanna visit or just plop it in there to give some dimension to your save file, I think it's a good option. But yeah, also you could own the business and play like that. The cafe at least will bring you some money, and there isn't a necessity to hire that many employees here, and you can even work yourself. So and your hire your family members. So yeah, you saw me doing a lot of the floor plans. This part upstairs that I'm putting windows right now. This is going to be an employee area only, restricted access, and your employees can go to the bathroom there. There's a kitchen, but I didn't leave any counter space because if there's one thing I learned playing with this expansion is that your Sims will not care that they have their own really nicely decorated apartment, and they won't care. They will use any counters they seem, even if the counters are like 4 floors down, they will go down those stairs and they will use them. And also with the bathrooms, they will automatically just, oh, I need to pee really bad. I need to pee right now, otherwise I'm gonna pee my pants. When they feel like that, they don't think, oh, okay, I'm gonna use the closest toilet available to me. No, no, no. They will use the farthest because that's just the way Sims are. Those little dumb pixelated people. But yeah, I have fun. I like it. Uh, I'm just putting a lot of windows right now, and I like the details, those detail pieces that I put on the pink building. I think it just makes the building pop, don't you think? Um, Now I'm kind of defining the spaces, the floor that I'm gonna actually use. I used a lot of this wooden tone, this IKEA wood. Is it offensive to say that? I don't know how else to describe it. It's just this light brown, yellowish tone of wood. And I've searched for a lot of inspiration in Scandinavian interior design, and this wood is like the most common, I think, to see everywhere. So I used it. I mean, we're trying out the new pack, right? So I think that's warranted. Uh, yeah, just making sure the exterior looks nice. I gave this part over there graffiti. I was really not sure which to pick, but I ended up not with those pigeons. I ended up with one that is more orange because I can't go astray from the main color that I'm working with. And this bar, I wasn't really sure what to do with it. This cafe bar, I guess you could say, wasn't really sure how to decorate it because I don't know if Sims actually sit down. It was just such a tiny space, and I thought, how could I make this look nice? And I wasn't really sure. But I tried my best, okay? Maybe in another time I could make a better cafe. But it works. I think the main draw of this place is definitely the library, in which I put 2 classrooms. One of them is set up for art classes, and the other has a lot of computers. You could teach writing classes, but also programming classes, I thought. And I had this like idea in my mind it would be like a good place to teach elderly Sims how to use the computer. I thought you could pretend to have classes like that because in The Sims you can't really like target your customers like that. I mean, maybe you can invite the elderly and pretend you're teaching them how to use email. But I think in 2025, a lot of people already do. But, there is always more to learn in any area. Yeah, I went with those open shelving. Sorry about the outside noise. I can't really do anything about it. Hopefully it isn't too bothersome. But yeah, I went with it with those open shelvings and tried to put some clutter in it, which was hard because this build is limited back. It's only base game and businesses and hobbies, so very few opportunities, clutter opportunities. And yeah, now I'm working on a place for the librarian where you can pretend to check books. And working on this area which has more of the shelves with the books. I thought it wasn't a really realistic layout. I don't know if you like entered a library and you'd go straight to the books and not by the librarian first. At least I haven't gone to any library like that yet. Maybe it exists, but it's the same. So, and the function of checking out books isn't even real. So, you know, just didn't worry too much about that. The classrooms are my absolute favorite part. I went with this green theme in one and the pink theme in another. The rest of the library is pretty much yellow, I'd say. I like it. Uh, you could easily change it if you wouldn't like, including those classrooms. You could change what they think, what they teach. Uh, and yeah, I didn't when I set out to do this build. I didn't really know. Like I kind of forgot how few bookshelves we have in the base game, like that look good and that also look like library shelves. There were new ones with this pack. We got new shelves, but they look more like something you'd see at a bookstore and not in a library. It's more showcasey, like I don't know how to explain it properly, but yeah, hopefully you understood. Um, yeah, my favorite part was decorating the classrooms. I went with like a lot of decor on the walls with this one. I thought, the teacher could have this fake desk, and I put up a stool there because I thought, if you're teaching elderly people to use the computer, maybe you want to sit down next to them to see their computer one on one and, see if what are they doing wrong, if they have any questions, or, yeah, just kind of teaching and mentoring. In the art class, at first, I wanted to do like the easels in an orientation that could also be like they all could be painting the same reference, like the fruit bowl that I put there. But then, and then I saw this item and I thought it's probably better. And then I tried a few things, but I think it's such a small space, and in the Sims, if you go and paint by reference, most in most of these easels, if not all of them, you wouldn't be able to really like capture the reference, the still life, I think it's called, that they're trying to paint. So there wasn't really any point. And I thought, maybe it's like it's a class. Those easels you could put in any orientation you like, depending on the lecture, and maybe you'll find a way to do it better than I did. But anyway, this part is the employee staff area, I should say. So I put a fridge, a sink, a trash microwave, and then I put clutter on this counter so they hopefully won't use it. I haven't tested it. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it works. I even put this burglar milk carton thing from the blast from the past event that ended a few days ago, I want to say. I'm not sure. But yeah, just some lockers and a place for them to hang out during their break. I didn't show you any of the bathrooms that I did. I did in the commercial areas, I guess I did 2 bathrooms, one downstairs in the library and one upstairs. In the cafe, there isn't a bathroom for the customers, but since it's joined to the library, I thought just walk, just walk if you want to go to the bathroom. And I also did the employees bathroom, and I'm sorry if you were looking for this, but I haven't actually showed you any footage of the apartment because otherwise the video would be too long, and I think the focus of this build, of this video, of the moment right now is to show the businesses. But if you were disappointed by that, you could tell me in the comments, and I'll make sure to show me furnishing the apartments from now on. Okay, we're heading towards the end now. Not really. There's still some little adjustments to do, but I had a lot of fun building this. As I said, it is on the gallery. When you see this video, it's already up on the gallery. My ID is mariaasimmer, just like my YouTube channel and my Instagram and my Blue Sky. So hopefully, if you're interested, you don't have a lot of trouble looking it up and actually downloading it. Yeah, just working on the outside just wanted to do some tables for the cafe, and I added some little details in post. I wasn't recording, but you can see now in the screenshots like some potted plants and bikes and things everywhere. This is the interior. You'll get a pic of the apartment. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye! I just realized that maybe I copied someone's outro right now. Didn't mean to do that. I'm just addicted to watching Sims on YouTube. Sorry, I can't even tell whose outro it was. Anyway, like this video if you enjoyed, and please subscribe. so you can see more.